like through your broadcast, you can hear your own
Oh yeah,
voice.
that's for like Twitch and stuff. Okay. Bro, this is an adventure. I have Doritos now. We going on a trip, baby. Damn. I feel like I'm in love with the man. Oh baby, feel like I'm top of the world. No, no,
Now
no,
you're on it.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Yeah, I can hear you eating fucking chips. Oh my god. Delete that video.
All I'm gonna say is
Bro,
don't be too
Craig,
demonetizing.
just imagine all of your videos, like, imagine like you do something cool in a video game, and then you record it, but it's ruined by the sound of someone else chewing in your chat party.
It is. I have videos like that from Red Dead.
So
And do you
funny.
know what? Who ruined it?
Craig, I mean,
Zach with his microphone. Zach's microphone was broken. Conrad Buddy Boy.
who the fuck is this guy? Bro, how long did it take me to... Damn, I
But
feel like I'm
as
an alien.
I was streaming Red Dead, and Zach was in the chat party with me, and his microphone was fucked up, and all you hear is, and I was saving videos, and I played them back. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! He ruined my save. I was so pissed, still pissed, because I have those recordings. And all you hear is fucking bags of chips in the microphone, like you.
Thank
Who the
God he
fuck is
left.
Conrad, buddy? What do you do? Who is he?
He's...
What happened?
I thought I was friends with him. I don't think I am.
Where am I?
No, he probably joined through me because I'm appearing online.
Through you.
Which I should
Yeah.
probably change. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Parties. Which he knows to do that, but he never does.
Dude, okay. I just had this crazy ass thought, right?
Sure about that?
Like, to explain how, as human beings, you know how some people argue that you don't have free will and that everything is just like physics and math and
Yeah.
shit making everything bounce in the right direction? You know what I mean?
Physics?
Yeah. Not does not that that might not does that not make sense to you?
Yes and no. I don't know where you're going with it.
So like, you know how chemical reactions, like if you mix these two ingredients, this next thing is always gonna happen no matter what. Like,
Yep.
yeah. So it's like a formula. The past is always gonna equal the present or the future. Like it'll always line that. One will always cause the other. That's what I'm supposed to say. And then
Butterfly effect?
Cause and effect.
Or cause and effect,
cause
yeah.
and effect, butterfly effect. Yeah, exactly. So cause and effect, and life is just a series of cause and connect. So like this one thing happens, and because of every single variable known to mankind is like calculated for simultaneously. So there's all these things just happening, like causing and reacting, allowing, you know, I don't know if that makes sense.
Every action
Oh my god.
has an equal reaction.
It's not. What the fuck did you get that from? Did you say? What did you say? Hold on. What did you say?
Every-
I said
Repeat it to
every
me.
action has an equal reaction.
Reaction.
What does that mean? Every action.
That's cause and
has an
effect. That's
equal-
literally cause and effect.
Every
Yes.
action has an equal reaction. Equal reaction.
It's kind of like if you
Every
fuck your girlfriend and I
accent.
fuck your girlfriend, someone's always getting fucked.
What are we talking about? Why am I saying
I don't
accent?
know.
Every action. Every action has an equal reaction.
That's what he said, yes.
I don't know what that means, like, actually.
God damn it! Learn how to pass the ball, you fucker. There you go.
Like I
Anyway,
said, if
cause and
you
effect.
fuck your girlfriend and I fuck your girlfriend, she still got fucked. That's the equal reaction.
I don't know what you mean. But
That's
anyway,
how I look at it.
I like how that's what
And
Peg
that's
looks for.
in that statement. I'm not into science, so I can't say a scientific term for it, but
do you know what I mean by that?
two different reactions make the same reaction is what I was looking at.
Are
You're
you as
still
high
having
as I am?
penile. You're still having penile
Because are you as high
intercourse.
as I am?
I'm about 2 feet off the floor. I don't know.
See, like, what's crazy is you saying that, being 2 feet high off the floor, made me think of IKEA because of how tall I was when I was at IKEA that one time.
Do you have to be a certain height to enter the store? Must be two
No,
feet to enter the store.
bro. Life ain't real. So it's fucking simulation, bro. We takes you out the simulation. They let you
Yeah,
see the
Matrix.
glitches. Exactly, bro. Damn, that's how they thought of that. These motherfuckers got high as shit. And they was figuring out the same shit I am. And they're like, yo, this is what happens when you're
If
high.
you think about it, The Matrix is a fucked up, stupid ass movie. But the action in it is really cool. The movie's stupid, the idea of
Bro,
it, but it's a good movie.
like, how do you think of the fact that the world you're living in is a simulation? Like, it's fake. Like, how do you conceptualize that?
Cody
I don't know.
using
We'll have to
big
ask Jim
words.
Carrey.
No, like, seriously, how do you conceptualize
Sexualize?
what you're seeing, what your reality is, to not be true or to be like fake or made up? Like, how do you conceive of that?
Conceive?
It's like you're just
No, I
receiving all this, bro. The human brain is something else. Like, I think God is the human brain.
Do you believe in God?
I do not.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do.
How come?
What do you mean, how come? You can
Why do
mean a
you believe?
million different things by how come.
Why? Why do you believe in aliens and not God?
Because aliens is just any like living organism that lives outside of Earth. That's all that means. So literally anything living is anywhere else, not on Earth. They're aliens. That's an alien. Or like
Technically,
different
alien
organisms
can
and
just
stuff.
be anything that is unknown. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be outside of
But
Earth. It can just be anything
you're
unknown.
right, but like we're talking about alien. We're talking about alien life. Is what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Anyway,
Alright, let me just say it was a fucking meme that I just brought up. That's all. Do you
Oh
believe in
really?
do you believe in aliens? Yes. Do you believe in No, do you believe in God? No. Do you believe
No,
in
it
aliens?
was the
Yes.
other way.
How
It was like
come? Because
no,
I've
no,
never
no.
seen them.
Literally just switched it backwards.
Do you believe in aliens? No.
It's do
Do
you
you
believe
believe
in
in...
aliens? Yes. Do
Yes.
you believe in
But do
God?
you believe
No.
in
And you're
God?
like,
No.
oh, well, why do you believe in God? Why do you believe in aliens? Wait,
No, why don't you
Or
believe in
why
God?
don't
Because
you
I've
believe in
never
God? Because I've never
Why do you
seen him.
believe in aliens?
oh, you're
Well,
right. I'm sorry.
yes, I believe in God. No, I don't believe in
See, no,
aliens because
like
I've never
being
seen them.
high, I'm trying to fucking explain this. I keep forgetting I'm trying to explain this.
You've been
It's like
explaining this for
you
a half
say
hour and I have
something,
a headache.
you saying something reminds me of something. like that I've experienced, some kind of memory I've had. And then like it
It's
just breaks
deja
everything
vu.
down into exactly, kind of, yeah. But like repeatedly, like if you had a minigun that shot deja vu, that's what it is. Because you see something that you've experienced in the past, and then from that memory, like you're reminded of something that you've seen in the past. So literally, it's just like all your memories, every single thing in your life that you've ever seen, there's a picture taken of it, and then all those pictures get put away in a filing cabinet. So while you're like moving forward, more pictures, like you take more pictures. So like it's like a recording, like a movie. You're recording a movie, and then all the film gets stored behind you. But at the same time that you're recording, like you took your film and put it in a loop, so you put it back through the camera somehow, and then it'll like capture whatever you're seeing at that moment plus that last memory you had,
Mm-hmm.
and it's combining them. Like it creates like a chain or a link, and then that goes back into the back of the film, and then it comes back. So like basically, as you keep moving on in
Rotation.
life, yeah. So it's like
A
literally, it's like
carousel.
no, it's like you take a loop of film, like a movie, and you repeat it
Yeah.
every
Loop.
time you take. You repeat that sequence of images repeatedly every time you take a new picture.
Loop
So like you
beta
take a
B.
picture. No, no, no. You take a picture. You take a picture. Snap. And then you're also
No.
making a movie. So you take another picture and you play the first. So you take the first picture and then you repeat you look. So you break it down into two steps. You take a picture and then you watch a movie of the picture you just took. So you go A to B, watch, and then you go back to A, you take another picture, and then you go back to B, watch the first picture and the second picture. And you go take a third picture, and then you go back, watch the first, second, third, and then you go take a fourth. You come back, you watch one, two, three, four, take five, go back, watch one, two, three, four, five. So it's like you take a picture and then you watch your entire collection of pictures. And you just do that forever. So eventually, like, you get to, if you're on a timeline, you go to like 10 billion or something, you are watching every single thing you've ever seen in your whole life repeatedly. And there's a lot of shit because you've taken a lot of pictures. So it's just like you're seeing all this shit over and over and over again.
That's called my dreams. But play them back.
I can
Or
understand how you
memories.
are seeing that. Yeah, it's what I mean. It's memories. But basically, to like, that's a way you could think of us not having free will, is that it's just a chain of reaction, a chain of memories. You're just seeing all these different things, and your brain being like a network of things that are constantly firing around in a loop, and kind of like what would seem random is just that speed at which you're just watching everything over and over and over again. So everything reminds you of something, but it's breaking down in such a way where it kind of makes a movie. And since you're always adding a new picture to that movie, it's always changing and it's always a new movie. Does that make sense? Yo, I tried
Yeah.
really hard to explain that. I don't know if it makes any sense to you, like any sense at all, but if I were to listen to this again when I'm not high, I will actually understand it. It's like that's exactly what it's like. And that could be like an actual theory.
A theory.
Yeah, you could write that down. Like I'm pretty sure you could talk about it. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of worried I just sound like stupid high right now. Like I just sound like an idiot. Do I? Because I'm legitimately trying to break this down. Like, I'm trying to
No,
describe it.
you don't, because I was trying to figure out what the fuck you were trying to say.
I realized it probably took me a while to like get to each point, and I kept forgetting stuff. Because I feel like that's just what it does to you. But I was like actually trying to make sense of it. But anyway, like my point was when I talk to people, or like I'm sitting in my room or whatever, like if I look at this Coke can that's on my desk, that color red at the
Oh, I want Coke.
specific angle I'm looking at it will remind me of like say like I just thought of the Spider-Man 2 game, like his red suit in this one level where you're like underground in this basement, so it's like this gray wall, my wall is white, and then Spider-Man's red suit in that video game that I've seen looks exactly like this shade on this Coke can. And then now I'm at that Spider-Man memory. That Spider-Man memory makes me think of like The Incredibles because of the blue in his suit and the water of the scene when they're on this boat. Like literally, it's
I
just
know what
all
you're
these
saying.
things.
So you think
So
of
it's
one
like
thing which leads to another thing, which leads to another thing, which leads to another thing. It's kind of
exactly,
like inceptions of deja vu.
yeah, exactly. So like when you're born, like you don't remember anything from when you're born
I don't
because
remember
there's
anything until I was 4 years old.
right. Like when you're born, when you're conceived, this like you're this living organism, you're this body, I guess you could say, and you don't remember anything. You don't know anything. You don't understand anything. You're literally just this dependent sack of living stuff, and it literally
Meatbag.
isn't gonna do anything on its own, and you're gonna
A
have to help
meatbag.
it for a few years, right? Yeah, exactly. Like it has one picture. It has like five pictures. Like if you were to say each year of your life is well, let's break it down to months since we're a baby right now. Or like to year four. Year four you start remembering, let's say, right?
Yeah, I was in preschool.
And every year, let's say a third of something being so let's break it down to a ninth. So you have 1/9 of your memory. So divide 4 years into 9 slots. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought nine, but just fucking go
Why
with
am
it.
I doing that?
Okay, let's break it to okay, let's do 12, right? No, because I'm trying to do months. So 12.
Oh, months. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
So yeah, so like break down 4 years into a year, basically. Like how could you describe it? So four well let's just 4 divided by 12. You can't do that though. So what's 4 divided by 12? You can't do that. It's literally impossible.
Do it the other way around. So every year is essentially 4 months.
Every
Drug
year.
years.
Every year is 4 months. That's 4 times 4. It's 4 times 3.
You
Can't do
trying to
that.
break up time like sleeping? It feels like an hour, but you slept for 12.
I kind of. So it's like you have 4 years. You don't. So you're born zero, and then 4 years of your life. It takes 4 years, 4 segments to start remembering things. So basically, I'm just trying to. Okay, fuck it. You have to have a quarter of your life be like until you have a quarter segments. You're not. It's not a big thing. Like it's not big enough to make a difference. So from year 0 to 4, you have holy shit, this is so hard to explain.
I don't even know what the hell you're thinking right now, so I can't even help you.
Okay, what I'm trying to but remember the topic we were talking about where like life is
Yeah.
like a film reel, you just remember things, you're always remembering something, but all like super quickly, so
I
you don't
look at it
notice
as
it.
this way. I got
Hold
28
on,
years,
hold
I
on, hold on,
cut off
hold
the
on, hold on,
first
hold
four.
on. Right. Okay. But like why don't you remember anything? Like are you don't remember things so you can't do anything. You're not physically making decisions and you don't start making decisions till like 4 and when you start remembering probably. Like you're just this body that's just doing its functions in the order it's supposed to. And so once you start making enough memories to sort of like remember stuff, so rapidly, like we're talking about. Like if you were talk the
Has to be a certain length before you make a movie.
right, exactly. Like you can't watch it yet. Like you can't complete the loop. Year 1 to 4. You're taking all the pictures, but you're not watching them. You're just capturing. You're recording, right? But you
Hmm.
can't start watching it or processing all that stuff until year 4. So once year 4 comes around, you start playing the movie while you're taking new ones. And it's repeating and looping fast enough that you don't notice it. Because if you were to compare all the pictures, like that loop of pictures, literally to a film reel, and when you put it through a projector, like if you do it fast enough, you don't see the pictures being moved. It looks like a flowing image. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So like if that's what it is, if you're just constantly watching this movie that is unprecedented, like it's just there's you're just seeing this stuff based off of the infinite gallery of pictures you have. Wow. And then like I'm just zoning out talking trying to explain this and then I look at my TV and like I'm looking at the sunset in GTA right now and the shade of the background and the shape of the clouds that they're making, it looks like Squidward from this very specific episode of
Oh my
SpongeBob
god.
where Squidward's standing outside and he's like joining this cult thing or whatever. Like the background shade looks so much like the sky in one of these episodes, and that looks like Squidward, right? Like, isn't that fucking crazy? And like, for some reason, that shade of gray makes me think about the shade of gray on the wall in this PewDiePie video. I don't even think it's PewDiePie. I don't remember, but it was this video on YouTube that I saw where they're playing this horror game with like these little tiny baby gnomes and stuff, and they're running around trying to kill you. Um, and now those gnomes, the shade of their green head, like spear on their head, is making me think of Frogger, The Great Quest, which is a game that I discovered yesterday or the day before or something when I was trying to remember where this song was from. And that cloud looks like that meme of that little baby Sullivan, what's his name from Monsters Inc. That looks like the fucking thing from Mario. Bro, do you
No.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I just see things and I just remember so many things that
Yes.
if I wasn't high,
I don't need to
I
be
would
high to do
not.
that though. I do that constantly.
But no, what I'm saying is like, do you know like when you're just, I don't know, you're just living and then you remember like something from your past that you don't think about regularly just pops up out of nowhere? Like, have you ever sat there and you like remember some random ass memory that just doesn't make sense? It's completely out of context.
No. Well, yeah, they might be random, but I don't think of it as a random thought.
Because like I'll be sitting like for example, like we're just sitting here just talking about memories and stuff. Well, I guess this wouldn't make sense because we're talking about it. But like all of a sudden I remember just this image of me playing Fallout and like there's no importance to like that memory at all. It's just like this image. And I see that I'm like, why the fuck did that pop up from? Or like you're sitting having a conversation with someone about tacos, and then all of a sudden, like, you just remember that there are deep sea fish that glow in the dark. Like, it just pops up in your head, like, what the fuck?
Now
It's
you're
like
thinking
that.
about fish.
I'm trying so hard. Bro, I feel like. Ugh.
Um, well, I don't know if it's kind of what you're thinking about, but I could be sitting in the car and all of a sudden something will remind me of a location in the game, and I want to, and I just say to myself, I want to be at home playing the game and be in that location at that time.
Yes. And it's that constantly, forever on a loop.
I'm just driving my Rolls Royces around the town all by myself.
Okay. We need to invent a math function that. But that's a randomizer. How do you invent a randomizer? Look up how to make a randomizer.
Me or
And then,
you?
but you gotta add it. So, okay, look up how to like code a randomizer, right? No, seriously, okay, like legit write this down. Look up how to
Well,
like
yeah, let me
code a
pull out my
randomizer.
paper and pad.
So like to code a randomizer, like if you had a randomizer thing where you put in a number and it randomizes it, like if you could record, if you could like figure that out and write it down as a math function, so when you put one answer in, it gives you like literally an infinite number, like one through infinity, any one of those numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like so you have a set, you have a function and it has a restricted set, which is 0. And then, or no, 1. You put 1 in, it gives you 1. If you put, or like you have to start with two different things, I guess. So you put a number in, 1 or 2, and it gives you back 1 or 2. You put in, like 1, 2, or 3 into the function. So you can put any one of those numbers in, and it'll give you back any of the other numbers. That's literally impossible. Damn, I'm stumped. I need to figure out how a randomizer works. No, I can still explain this. Basically, you have a math function where you put in a number and it gives you any random number. And what was I talking about?
How this little boy asked his father why his
No,
sister's
seriously,
name
seriously.
was Teresa.
I'm being serious.
No, I was being serious too. He asked his dad, "Why is my sister's name Teresa?" And he said, "Because your mother likes Easter." So that's an acronym for Easter is Teresa. If you scramble up the letters in the name, Teresa equals Easter. And then he goes, "Oh, okay, thanks, Dad." And he goes, "You're welcome, Alan." Because his dad likes anal. The scrambling up the names of the favorite thing they like. I'm more bored driving around now, not working. I could take the GTO around the map again.
I'm thirsty.
It's all those goddamn salty chips you eat.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm gonna go get a soda now. And
Am
then
I
when I come back,
timing
we'll
you?
probably lay down.
Why don't you guys just torture me some more?
Oh, you're still here?
Yeah,
Were you
Are you
listening to all that?
broadcasting?
I am broadcasting. I've had everything recording.
When he said recorded, he didn't like literally mean
No,
broadcasted.
I'm doing
You got
that, but I
all of
have it
that?
set. I have it set so my channel's private.
Dude, that's dope. Thanks, man. That
I'll
was
just
probably
send
so
it to
much
you later.
information. That was a
Dude,
trip.
you're gonna get like an hour-long YouTube video, and you're gonna see me playing NBA, but then in the background you're gonna hear all of this.
That's such a funny video. Oh, what was I doing? I need a drink.
Getting a drink, and I was timing you. I'm bored. See, I worked too much today. That's why I'm bored now. I get to finally drive around, and now I'm bored. I could go play a round of golf. I wish you could hire a driver in this game. And no, not a taxi. Driver. I wish I was driving that. Well, you need to work, you asshole.
Dude, if I were like to be able to describe my high right now, like what it's like in my brain,
I could do
like
complicated multiplications in my
that's
head. So get the calculator.
would be if I were able to describe it. How was I going to describe it? I forgot. It's like if your life was a simulation, you kind of like glitched out of it, and you
What
could
if there's any
see
cars for sale?
everything. Oh, I don't know how to describe it. Why do I want to play with Heavy Rain now? Why do I want to solve a mystery?
You want to play Heavy Rain now?
Yeah, like I want to play that all of a sudden. I've been
There's a
thinking about it a
memory.
lot.
Something triggered a memory, and now you want to play it. Like I said.
Exactly. And it's
I
like
told
crazy. Like now I'm thinking about all of those. I guess what I'm saying is this is how I describe how I'm high. Basically, like that whole thing I described, that process, being high is like you being able to actually like understand it and watch it as a movie, like
it's
a separate whole movie.
it's like a linked clip when you touch an item in a game.
I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I have to download Heavy Rain. Fuck, I'm not gonna do that. I have to download the whole ass game. I was in my capture gallery. Oops. That's a big game. Where
Played
is
it on
it?
PS3.
Purchase. I think I got it played. No, I purchased it.
I got it for free.
I think I bought it as a bundle.
Because I know I
Well,
have
it's
it.
under. I don't know if I paid for it or not, but it's under my purchase stuff because of PlayStation, maybe. Download. Can I download it? Can I play it? I don't know if I can.
My car won't back up this hill. It's just burning out.
Not enough free space. I gotta delete something now. Do I delete Black Ops 3 or 4? What do I play in Black Ops 4? What's that like?
No idea. I don't play.
Why did I buy it? What is in this game? I can't remember.
I told you I was, and I'm still pissed that we don't play Battlefield 5. That game died too quick between us.
I'm deleting Black Ops 4 and downloading Heavy Rain. What did we not play? I still have it downloaded. I just downloaded an update for it. You want to play?
Battlefield 5? You told me you deleted it. You and I deleted it at the same time.
No, I didn't delete it. I have it right here. Battlefield
Alright,
5.
you told me to delete it then. No, I don't
Probably.
have it and I'm not downloading it. That's too big of a game. I won't be downloading that again. I do want to download when I feel good and ready to go again. I want to download Red Dead Redemption and stream it.
How did I find Heavy Rain? Where did I go for that?
Library.
Did I go to the PlayStation menu? Holy shit, I did. Whoa, there's a Death Stranding thing. What is that?
Wow, I really feel like curling up into a ball in my bed right now. Oh, here's a funny one, Cody. If I picture or see someone sleeping, I feel like going to bed. But when I look at my bed, I don't feel it. I don't feel comfortable going to bed because I'm never
That could
comfortable in
explain
bed.
it. What was I doing? What did I say I was about to do? I don't remember.
You're gonna put a hole in your wall.
I'm being, dude, seriously. Oh yeah, I was looking for
Heavy rain. Library.
Heavy Rain. That's what it was. Heavy Rain.
I can't think for the both of us. That's too much work.
Download.
I feel like going to the Cracker Barrel.
Good place. Oh
They give you 3 sides.
my god.
My brother blames their food because he chipped a tooth on corn on the cob.
Dumbass.
So he hates their food now.
That's probably why the only food hazard, like, the warning labels are the ones of the cooked meat. Like they have it on menus, like, warning that eating undercooked or raw
Well,
meat
that's for
can be
food poisoning.
dangerous. Right, what I'm saying is, like, you can sue people for that. You can sue a restaurant for food poisoning if they don't cook your meat right. But you can't sue someone for, like, choking on a nut, like peanut or something, or like chipping your tooth on the corn on the cob. You can't sue anyone for that because it's corn. Like, it's like, you know that biting on this is gonna chip your tooth.
I told you that's why I got a free meal and $25 to go back at Fridays. I told you they suck. Um,
I don't know why I thought of that, but anyway.
no, that was relevant.
But, like, in my own head, I remember why I started talking about it.
Because you work in the restaurant industry.
Nope.
And you've probably seen it on the menu. And you're in training to be a waiter.
Well, that's why those warning labels don't exist
Yeah, they put warning
on the
labels at the
restaurant
bottom of
menu.
the menu. And PF Chang's should definitely be doing that on their menus, being that style of restaurant.
It's a companion app. This app loads custom audio modes into your Sony PlayStation headset. Audio modes that are fine-tuned for you. The fuck?
But I went to Fridays and they gave me, I was eating raw chicken. Halfway through it, I noticed it was raw. It was getting chewier as I got to the center. I sent it back. They sent another one back to me, and it was still raw. Then they sent it back, and I was gonna ask for a hamburger, and they sent me back another chicken, and it was cooked perfectly. Then they comped the meal for the night, and then they gave me $25.
What does comp stand for?
Compensate.
Compensate.
What does compensate mean?
When you need to compensate for a boner,
No, like what does compensation mean? I don't.
make up for something.
Okay, that makes sense. Why did I want to ask that question?
Okay. Because I said compensate.
And I
What
didn't know
comp?
what it meant.
I
And I
said
didn't know
comp.
what
They
comp
comped
meant.
my meal.
And why did I ask what comp means? Because I didn't know what it meant. And I didn't know what compensation meant, so then I asked that. Oh, okay. So I just I went
Well,
on
I
a
know
tangent, and then
compensation.
my tangents resulted in other tangents, and it took me a while to get back away from my tangent. That's what happened. Yep. I'm gonna lay down now before I die.
Oh, nice. You're gonna die.
Should I listen to? I'm gonna do it. Oh fuck, I'm doing it. Breathe, breathe in the air. Look around. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off.
Oh, really? I know. I want to get off too.
Yeah, it's pretty late. It's 3:30. Okay, good night. Bye,
Good night.
everybody.
Bye.
See you,
Bye.
Cody.
I fucking love it when people walk by my window at 3:30 in the morning.